Hello, everyone in the multiverse and beyond. This is your friend forever, Evan Lefavor, with an important video. Today, we're going to be discussing the truth about the biblical worldview of marriage. What is traditional marriage according to the Bible? What is the biblical worldview of marriage according to the Bible? All right. And in order to understand that, you have to look at Deuteronomy 22, 13 to 21, which says, a marriage shall be considered valid only if the wife is a virgin at the time of the marriage. If it is found out that the wife is not a virgin when she was married, she shall be brought to her father's doorstep and stoned to death by all the men in the city. Okay? That is what the Bible says about marriage. The Bible says that a marriage is not a valid marriage unless the wife is a virgin at the time of the marriage. And the Bible also says that if it's found out that your wife was not a virgin when she was married, then she is to be stoned to death by all the men in the village. That she's to be stoned to death, okay? The Bible says that women that were not virgins when they were married are to be murdered, to be stoned to death, okay? Do you understand how evil that is? That is the traditional marriage according to the Bible. That is the biblical worldview according to the Bible. Just look it up. Deuteronomy 22, 13 through 21. Okay? And it's sick. So when you hear any of these Bible thumpers out there talking about traditional marriage or the biblical worldview of marriage, better bring them to their attention Deuteronomy 22, okay? That says that a marriage is only valid if the wife was a virgin when the marriage happened. And if it is found out she was not a virgin, she is to be stoned to death by a group of men. That is what the Bible says. The Bible gives instructions on how to murder women if they weren't virgins when they were married. All right? And you want to call the Bible a book of morality? That you're going to get your morals from the Bible? A book that gives instructions on how to murder women, innocent women, just because they weren't virgins? They have to be stoned to death? Okay, that is the traditional biblical worldview of marriage. All right? So do you want anything to do with what the Bible says about marriage? Because that is what the Bible says about marriage. That the marriage is not valid unless the wife was a virgin when she was married. And if, like I said, and it says right there in the Bible, if it's found out she was not a virgin when she was married, she's to be stoned to death. It's horrible, it's evil, and no one should be saying that the Bible is a book of morality, because it's not. All right? It is a book of pure evil. All right? And anytime anybody ever tries to tell you about the biblical worldview of marriage, remind them about Deuteronomy 22, verses 13 through 21. Okay? Because it clearly states in the Bible that the Bible says that a marriage is not a valid marriage unless the wife was a virgin. And the Bible says if that woman was not a virgin, it is found out she was not a virgin upon the marriage, she's to be murdered, stoned to death. Okay? I can't think of many more things more evil than that. All right? But that is pure evil. So now you know the truth. Now you know the biblical worldview on marriage. Now you know traditional marriage according to the Bible. according to Deuteronomy 22. All right? So now you understand, hopefully, that the Bible is an evil book written by evil men. Okay? And it is not a source of morality. Okay? If you get your morals from the Bible, then I feel sorry for you and anybody that has to interact with you, because the Bible is not a source of morality. It is an evil book. Okay? So now you know the truth about the biblical worldview of marriage, according to Deuteronomy 22. I am your friend forever, Evan Lefavor, and I will see you next video. Until then, bye-bye.